Salutations, saints and sinners all around yonder. Today is November 5th, 2025.
Disclaimer.
Content is rooted and oriented in truth, grace, and love.
Time being 6:35 a.m. Pleasure to greet you. My name, or I am, Emmanuel Oquendo, a creation amongst creation that happens to do things, yet wouldn't entitle himself to things he do. And welcome to Tabernacle of Truth, where our mission is to unite through the Hokadesh Ghost, disciples who love Alua and love others and follow Alua commands. This happens to be the channel and dedication to Tabernacle of Truth, where content consists of daily vlogs broadcasting at 5 a.m. Eastern Time daily, weekly Bible study series broadcasting 3 p.m. every first of the week, and from time to time a tag along to the car build. I gotta add the D to the end at the end, because for some reason it keeps saying, I keep reading car bill. So car build. Thanks for joining me on this splendid day, with today's verse of the day being in the book of 2 Kings, chapter 18, verses 3 to 4, which read, "And he did that which was right in the sight of the Adon, according to all that David his father did. He removed the high places and broke the images and cut down the groves, as in the trees, and broke in pieces the brazen serpent that Moses had made." Now mind you, Moses was commanded to do it. "For unto those days the children of Yisrael did burn incense to it, and they called it Nehushtan." And that was today's verse of the day. And you could say, at the moment, I'm trying to cook on, or allow the Spirit to cook on, the topics of images and idols and etc., as yesterday's was in Deuteronomy, and as it was saying, not to make any representation of anything on earth, above, under, and things of that nature. So yeah, so if I was to expound a bit on that verse, in my journey I've been introduced to multiple individuals with multiple opinions and etc. That being said, at times I would be, or it would be made mention of, like, why would the Creator break his own commands? And the command says not to do it yourself. So like, if you have some type of intuition or inspiration from Alua, then that's different. But for you to just do it yourself is the breaking of commands. Long story short, as we see in that verse, that even what he commanded, in the case that it becomes an issue, it is to be no longer used. So just like we deal with in today's time, as in images and symbols and things of the nature, you have people that fall, and it's like, why would you want to what's the how do you say it, like, why would you cause a brother to stumble? Like, okay, there's good in these things, but there's also bad, and at the moment, so the stuff are bad. Before, it may or may not have been good, but right now it's looking bad, and that's why a lot of people don't follow these beliefs. The only issue I have with it is that they're claiming, etc., So it's like when people find out all these things about their beliefs, they just knock out what they're claiming. So like, if they're claiming to be the truth and we find out they're a lie, you hear what I'm saying? Yeah. But that being salutations, saints and sinners all around yonder. Today is still November 5th, 2025. Time is currently 6:22 p.m. Thank you guys for joining me for the second clip or second part of the vid. That being said, for the most part, we'll just recap of the day. And I don't believe there's any more we had to touch on today. I spoke about the 2 verses, current situation that's going on. About the whole employer and the check. Thanks to the Heavenly Father, that is supposedly gonna get taken care of before I have to do things. The 2 verses is still the 2 verses. I think I was gonna add another verse. I spoke on 2 Kings earlier, so that was it so far for verses. All was well today. 70%, well, it was 100% until around like the end of the day. That's when students started to get like, you know, for example, I was letting a group talk for a bit, and then that's when I ended up seeing one of the higher ups, you basically call her, in the hall. So I'm like telling the kids like, yo, I can start getting to class now, da da da, and they just, I don't know. Mind, I don't care about them going to class. I just want them to get off of my floor. Yet they don't put 2 and 2 together. Like, let me just get off his floor and that's it. Long story short, we are in the green, and now that we're in the green, y'all want to continue doing bullshit. Like, how the fuck that makes sense? Like, either you want to be cool with me or you don't. And please make up your mind, because I'm not finna play these mind games, bro. I hate mind games, bro. Yeah, I don't think I play mind games with people. I tell people straight up, etc., 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 etc. Everything. You get what I'm saying? I don't do no runarounds, etc., etc. So, like, yeah. Like, do what you gotta do. So either you do, mind you, I still gotta edit and download 2 clips and download this clip and edit this clip. That being said, sayonara, saints and sinners all around yonder. Peace and shalom. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications to be alerted on the daily vlogs. That being said,